Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Georgiana again with Expressions Craft Studio, and today we're going to be making this cute little easel card, snow globe easel card. So if you watched the last video, you saw that we made this beautiful triple easel card that was featured on one of, let's see here if I can get that in there, Sam Calcott's Mixed Up Crafts videos. And she didn't do a Christmas theme on hers, but this is definitely where the idea came from, was watching one of her videos. So then I took that and decided to make just a single easel, if you will, but turn it into a snow globe. And I've done these before, I've just done them differently. This one I'm keeping it fairly simple, but I went in and I used some images from Creative Fabrica, and I've only got 4 of them printed out. But here's this one, which I've already finished this card, so we're going to complete another one today. And then we've got this, the train scene. This, which will be perfect for kids, I think, or a family that's kid-centric or kid-oriented. And then this one's just cute. This is also good for kids or anybody who's, you know, got a lighthearted Christmas spirit. So I think I'm going to go with the train one though, because I really like the way that looks. So I went ahead and cut out my card. I cut out 2 of them. Now I did do this a little differently because I added the snow globe shape to the bottom. So this shape was from Cricut's Design Space, and I don't remember if it was a free shape or if it was an access member shape. But I took it and I added it to my round easel card. So I'll make it available for free. However, if you don't have access and it was a paid piece, it might not let you access it. I just want to make you aware of that. However, you can see it's a pretty simple shape. You could easily, very easily make one of your own. Here, let's do it like this. So you would use long oblong, and then a shorter, thicker one, and then you'd use like a, you know, a triangle or something that you're going to cut off, and then you'd use your oblongs again. So you could make one quite easily if you chose to, if you don't have access to that. But I did, and so I'm going to use it. So I don't know if you remember this paper pad that I've had forever. Let's see. This winter frost pad. Let me zoom out. Wrong way. It's always the wrong way. I've still got a whole nother pad. I bought 2 of them. I liked it so much. But I've been using it for the last couple years here and there for cards. And so I'm finally using it up a little bit more at a time. And what I decided to do was to use this gray wood grain because I thought it would look really good for the base of the snow globe. Now, I do have other wood grains, but the gray kind of feels wintry to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue that down first. And at this point I can zoom back in. Set this up here. So we're going to glue this down. It came with this shape, tag shape. I just put it on a light background and did a cut and print on it. And then I just drew in some little screws that'll look like they're holding it to the base. So we will glue that all down. And then once we've done that, this was a die I had. I just thought it was so pretty, and I was using a glitter paper. I started off trying to put like mountains, rolling hills behind here. I didn't really like the way it looked in the end. I just couldn't get it the way I wanted it to look, so that was why I came up with this. And I've got 2 layers of it. The top layer will be this glitter cardstock, and the bottom layer is just a thicker cardstock. And then those will rest right here on top, and that will help hold the easel down. So we're going to start just putting this all together. Now I will link the images for Creative Fabrica in the comment section below if it's something you're interested in. It's from a number of different digital sets. So I think there's probably going to be maybe even as many as 4 or 5 of those. If you're interested. If you're not, that's great. They're just there to help you if you're interested. So I'm going to pick this up just to make sure I can kind of get it centered. And I'm just kind of pressing it down on the bottom and holding the sides in. And it still doesn't look quite right, but I think my glue is pretty much set. Yeah, so pick the others up by accident. Okay, so yeah, I didn't get it quite centered. Oh well, we'll live. So I'm going to put this down now. I did cut out some more of these. I don't know where they've gone to. And just a white cardstock. But, oh, well, maybe these are them. Oh, yeah. So I did cut some more out just to help elevate this a little bit because this is on that photo paper and it's fairly thin. It's that matte photo paper I've been using. And I just want it to stand up a little bit more than it is. So we'll glue that on. And then we will try and center that up. Yep, did a little bit better. Oh, bent it. Didn't mean to do that. Gave it a little too big of a squeeze. And then we're just going to find kind of where we want that centered and put that. I think what I did was I used one of these, which wasn't ideal because they're not perfectly straight, but one of these birch tree limbs. I think I used one of those. Just kind of lined it up across the bottom. Yeah. Okay, and we'll do this one. A little bit of glue. Now if you had some tiny metal brads, those might look really cute there. I don't have anything like that. I probably could have used gemstones though. I didn't think about that. And we're going to go that way just a little. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Give that a little press. So then we will glue our holly leaves or whatever they are. This is from another die set. I couldn't even tell you which one. But it came with, it's a Christmas set, had poinsettias and everything in it. Let me see if I can just trim off some of this excess. I didn't want it sticking out from behind. My die didn't cut this really well because this is a thick cardstock. So, all right, so we'll glue these together. I intentionally didn't punch this out because I wanted to give it a little bit of shading. And I wanted a good surface for my glue, and I probably will still add some dimension to the back just to make sure that the easel card stands up the way it's supposed to. But this did come with another leaf or something that you kind of then used a little ribbit or something, or not ribbit, but what do you call those? They have the things on the back that get spread out. Alright, just kind of giving that a press to get that glue down. So let's see, I think I have some small, no, those are pretty big, so we'll grab this dimensional tape. It's not quite as thick as the foamed other, dimensionals are. So we're just going to put some on the back. And put some more up here. So my husband and I went out and did our early voting today for this coming up election. And I have to tell y'all, I'm going to be honest with you, we're not avid voters. We're not somebody who've ever been super civically minded. You know, we care, but we've just never really believed our vote makes a difference. We definitely believe it with this election. No matter what side you stand on, you should have a little fear in your heart, because this isn't going to go well. I'm just convinced of it. So, if you're a praying person, let's pray that we can have a successful and peaceful election. Alright, so we're going to remove our backing off of our tape here. This isn't the one I usually use. This is actually my quilling tool, but it will work. There we go. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of glue just so I've got a little wiggle room here. Okay, so then we're just going to kind of center this. I am going to drop it a little bit onto the, that glue didn't give me much wiggle room. Drop it a little bit onto the, in front of the wood base there. So now when we stand that up, you can see it catches nicely behind that. And now we'll add our front. So I'll make sure I get this centered the way I want it. Make sure our tree is standing straight up. That looks pretty good. So I'm just going to kind of hold it still, flip it up, and put some glue on this folded edge. I don't want to glue the whole thing. Kind of press that down lightly, and then I'm going to flip it over and do a better job of burnishing it and getting that glue spread out. And there we go. Isn't that cute? I think it's pretty straight too, for a change for me. Let me zoom out just a little. There we go. So, you've still got room to write in here. And if you so choose, you've got room to write back there. I will put my sticker down there, but otherwise, there's plenty of room to write your message. I do think they're really cute. I was initially going to use pearl paper down here, but I went through my scraps first, and I came across this glitter first, and I like it because what do snow globes have? A lot of them have a little bit of glitter in them. So if you wanted to, you could put something on the back of this. It would, you know, eliminate some of your writing room, but you still have the back here to use if you want. So the other pieces I made were, I think I've thrown them, well, I didn't throw them away, but they've definitely gotten buried. So you can't really see it under here, but I tried putting some snow mounds in the background, and it just didn't have enough of a lip to hold the front of my card still. So that was why I went in and found this piece. But you could raise those up if you wanted to. I did make these pieces here to do that with. And if you put dimensional tape behind them and lift it so you have your one in the back, and then maybe put some dimensional tape on this one. I can't pick it up, I cut my fingernails. There we go. And I just made this out of some snow drifts that were in Design Space, but you could easily just cut these out. I mean, they're not anything fancy. And maybe put a little dimensional tape behind that, and then that will stand up more too to give you a little lip for your easel portion to catch on. So anyway, that's what we've got today. I've got 2 more printed out, so I need to cut at least 2 more cards, but I think I'm going to do a bunch of these just because I really like them. I think they're gorgeous, and I think they're cute. So till next time, guys, this is Georgiana with Expressions Craft Studio. If you need anything, it'll be in the links below. If you can't find it, just send me an email and I'll get back to you. I did clean out my email yesterday, so I'm hoping to get back to checking that. And anyway, till next time, you guys, happy crafting.